Hi friends, this is the recording session for one of my major PowerPoint flow for Panasonic, which is pending action reminder. Okay, so first thing I will show the demo to you, then I'll explain you the theory of this flow and the use cases and what is the purpose of creating this flow. Then I will go step by step of this flow, what I am doing this flow and how it is helpful in other projects also to implement these things. Okay, so this is the common issue we faced in daily basis. Like I have an Excel sheet, okay, which is present inside the SharePoint. So it can be anywhere in OneDrive or in SharePoint. Okay, I put it in SharePoint. Okay, so it can access to multiple users. Okay, so for you focus on these four columns: month of action, action, owners, and status. So in the action column there are multiple actions are there, and it assigned to multiple owners. For now I put my name and my friend's name here to show you demo, because if I put another owners it will send a mail to them, so it creating an issue. So that's why I put my name in the owner and my friends. So owners in the names are written in multiple ways, like putting a semicolon between them, or there no actions means action is not there, so the owner is also not there. So I try to cover the multiple scenarios which will affect the flow to fail. So I'll try this. Like for the single action, there are two owners, Shravya and me, and in some cases if the action is there but owner not assigned, so it will be blank. Okay. So what is the real issue is there? Previously, there one support team member is there who are checking this mail daily and sending mail to the owner manually, like your action, this demo 2 action is pending, you need to work on this action, so I will mark as implemented. Okay, so this is the real issue we faced by the support team and the owners also, that owners also sometimes not know that this action is pending from our end, their end. Okay, because they have multiple works to them. Okay, so what the flow will do is it will check this month of action and the status to filter out the rows. If the status column is implemented and it's implemented, so it will it not take those rows. So the flow will check only the rows which status is not started and in progress, as well as the month of action. If the month of action is the current month, and the next month and before the current all the months, like suppose now the month is going on June, so June and July month, and before June all the months, it will take all those months, because the previous month's actions are pending to the owners and it is not implemented. So the owners need to work on this action and make it as implemented. Okay, so this is the theory of this flow, and what is the use case of this flow. You will know that what's the use case of this. So I will first run the flow to you and I will show you how the output look like. So it is a scheduled flow. So it runs daily at 10 a.m. morning. So for the demo purposes and for the recording session, I just manually run this flow. Okay, the flow. Wait for some time, the flow will start running. Okay, this is going. Okay, the fun mail is sending to me. So there, me and Stavia is there, no? Okay, one mail I received and one mail Stavia will receive. Yes, this is the reminder. So I put the demo in subject because it is a demo POC which I created first. So the main flow is running in their support team account. So this is CMIP due date for June and July 2026. Okay. This is all dynamic values are coming. Not anything is not manually entered here. Manual entered means here these things are manually entered, but June, July 2026, these all are dynamic value. Okay. And what is there is it will union all the rows from this Excel. So like for my name, I have how many rows? 7 rows are pending. So I have 7 rows. If I filter out my name only, my name, okay, apply, and status is not implementing tools. Wait a minute. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so like that, I have 7 rows. 7 rows are pending from my end. Oh, sorry, 6 rows. Okay, okay, that's why I'm confused. So 6 rows are pending from my end. And it is this type of mail is sent to the owners on daily basis. Like this, their action is this action and the action date and the status is not started. So please update this. Okay, and one more mail is sent to Shravya from my account only. I will show you. Yes. So yes. So for her, she is pending with two actions, demo 2 and demo 3. Means this one. For Shravya, no? For Shravya, I will select this one and Shravya this. Okay. See, one is implemented and two, one and two, demo 2 and demo 3. Demo 2 and demo 3. The sections are pending from there. And so that's why it is looking like this. For it is a union the 2 rows and will send to her. And if you see here, there's one placeholders type of things are there, status and date. So this is the another flow in which if the owners comes if the owners come to the mail and see like okay this action is implemented, so with there they will reply to this mail, and we just write implemented not started or anything and give the date and send back to the where it is coming. It will send back to me, so it will auto update the Excel. No need to see the mail and go to the Excel and manually update this one. So it is a lengthy process. So this is another flow. I will explain in the next recording. So for now, this is the flow, and this this is how it will look. Like these are the manual thing, and these are the dynamic value June and July, and this much is there. Okay. So I will come to the flow. What is the flow? Okay. So this flow will run in daily basis at 10:20 every day. But in the real time, in the real Panasonic, I put for week purposes, like for Saturday Sunday, it will not send the mails to them, because if in Saturday Sunday it will send the mails to them, it will hectic to for them also, like they are receiving daily mails. uh, and these are the variables for storing the current month and the next month, like this. So these are the variables, and I implemented try catch block. If any issues comes inside this try block, so here I put the condition, like if the try block is has as timeout is skipped or failed, that time it will capture that error message and it will send a mail to the support team. For the support team, me and Shave is only there. So it will send a mail to them like error or pending action to the date. And this is the setup of the table format in the catch block. So this catch block I will use in multiple flows. Like for what it will do is first it will filter out the result and filter out the status if the or condition is there, if it's failed or skipped or a timeout. If any of these reasons are there for the try catch failure, then it will pick up that error message and will create a HTML table which headers having action status and error message. Okay, and it will have the value. Then format table. What I will do is, so I am forming a table kind of thing to show in my send email. Then workflow details. So it will and in here in the run flow. So basically what we're doing is, so inside here this is one link is there. If I click on this link, it will redirect to the correct Power Automate path where this flow is filled. So now if I come to the try block, so this is a get file metadata using path. So as you see here, if this Excel sheet extension is .xl xm, then it will be easy to me to like come here and uh, create this. Previously it is look like this, it is not in a table format. I need to manually create into a table format to run to the flow to run in a Power Automate, because Power Automate needs headers, this headers power. So Power Automate needs to know that the column name and what rows are there. For that one I need to create in a table format first. Okay, for take convert in table format, what I need to do is first click on the cell and Control T. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, this is SharePoint Online. In the first, what I need to do is I manually open this Excel in desktop. Then I need to perform this action like Control T. If I do Control T, I will the table design like this thing. It will open, and I need to resize how much big I needed. I need a table and give the table name. Give the table name to it, and then I can start working on this Excel in my flow. So like now the table name is table 2. It is putting there. Okay, if you come to the flow, so I give the path first, get the file method using path, because that is that is in the library. So I use the get file method using path, and list row present a table. In the list row present table, this is coming from the above step, get file method using path. Then the table is table 2. Okay, and here inside here the date format I put 8601, means 8601 means the serial number. So by default it's coming in serial number. Like the output, in the output the dates which are coming, this 30 June 2026, it is not coming like this, it is coming in a different way. In serial number it is coming. So that's why I need to mention the IS 8601. Okay, then filter status. What I here means the filtering the rows first based on the status column, then based on the month of action. Month of action means if less or equal to the current month. Mm is used to find that month from the current month, or it is equal to the next month. So in the next one variable, I have clearly mentioned the if condition, like if equal to is the current month is 12 comma 1 means if current month is coming from the above initial variable, if the current month is will become 12, to then change it to 1. Okay, if current month is equal to, because if the December comes, I need to change to the January again, not any other another month. So it will create an issue. And if it is under 12 months, it will add the current month with 1 with the add function. So in the current month, I have capturing the month only by using the format datetime function. Okay, then here I need to select the owners basically from the list. From this list, I need to first focus on the owners part. From the owners part, because I need to union all the owners. Okay. Then compose unique union the owners. So this thing, what I did here is, uh, so these are these formulas I not written manually and by try and error. So simply I go to the Copilot and I'll ask him that I have this scenario and please give me a formula. So it will give a formula for me, because for those complex things, don't write by you, because you can't predict that which scenario will fail. So better go to Copilot and give the correct prompt and give the correct statement, what the issue you're facing. So previously what I faced is, suppose if someone put the comma here, or someone put that just space only, so it will that time it will create an issue. But by this formula, what I'm doing is that I replacing the comma with the space, or even the double comma also, it will convert into comma, then comma will convert into the space. So I try to figure multiple scenarios, I cover multiple scenarios like this. And what the union function will do is, union function is if the two names are the two similar names are there, it will union to the single one. Okay. So for now, for this scenario, it will union me and Stravia, two users, into one, into two unique entities. Okay. So for each owners, for me and Shravya, how many rows are there for me and Shravya? Like for me, it will go to all the rows, all the filtered rows, and for Shravya, it will all go to all the filtered rows, and we'll check how many rows are there for Shravya and how many rows are there for Mohit. Then filter array month of action. Okay. Uh, so from this one, array month for the each owners, it will filter all the rows. So here is the final rows which we are getting from this Excel. Then filter owner's action. Uh, so from the array month of actions, it will filter the owner contains the current month. So it would look like it will go the flow, and it will check for all the filtered rows, and it will check the owner, like T Mohit Rao is present inside how many rows. Okay, so that's why it is I'm using here contains, not equal to. If I use the equal to now, this row will not take, because here T Mohitra comma Shravya is also there. So if it will fail that scenario, that's why I put contains. So if T Mohitra is there and Shravya is also there, so T Mohitra is there, so that's why it contains. So there is a difference between that contains and equal. Okay, that and for the each owners, it will filter those rows. Okay, in a condition, what I'm doing is, if not empty item. Okay, not empty item means here the scenario is there, so it will in the flow, it is also an entity. Okay, union treated it as an empty entity. Okay. So what I'm doing is, So checking that owners which are coming, it is not empty item is not there. If that condition is true, so it is this one, the go get user profile. So get user profile I will use later. So but basically what it means is, uh, here I am getting that name Stravia Kunchal. It is coming from the get user profile. Why I'm doing this thing is because in the Excel I have only the emails, not the display name. So need to convert the email to the display name. That's why I used get user profile, and here I put the current item from the owner. Okay, from and there are multiple dynamic values for this get user profile, which having one of the dynamic values get user profile, which I'll use later. Okay, select email rows. Here I am simply what I'm doing is I am give the structure for that table. Okay, what I need to show in the output. It is a structure. So concat means uh, it will union means it will combine all the rows which are coming on the single action single owner. Like for me, it is coming multiple rows. For me, it is coming like how many rows are coming from me? For me, it is coming 6 rows are coming. So it will concat those all the rows, and it will set up in a tabular format. So that's why it is padding and the item action I'm getting, and action start date. Similarly for action status, these things. And here I am putting the placeholder and date placeholder. Okay. And as you see here, this is the important part. Item ID, row ID is also there, but in the output, it is not visible. As you see here, in the end, after the revised start date, there's one row, another row is also there. Another column is there. That what is the name? Row ID, item ID. Why see here? If you see here, the color is FFF is white, and TD style padding 0. Padding is 0, so no space is there. Border is also no, and font size no. So I am just hiding that column. Why I'm hiding that column and why I'm using this column is basically for the next flow in which when I am updating this row here, and I'm sending back to me, and means sending back to support team. It will pick up these rows by that row ID, by that item ID, and will update that Excel. For that scenario, I'm using this item ID. Okay. For the in the next recording, you will explain why I'm using this item ID and what is the use. Okay. Then join email row. What is join email row? So it will simply I'm joining all the rows which are coming in the select email rows. Means in the after concating, I'm getting all the rows, and just I'm using the join function to join all the rows and compose full body. So here I use the compose function. These all are the compose functions. So here see this get user profile, and these all are the dynamic value. This is the formulas which I am putting. Date time, current month, and next month plus year. These things. And after after this one, I am just adding join email row. Okay, join email row is coming from this one, and it is updating this row. This much the flow is there, and but actual in the real, yes, this much is there. This much is there. In the next flow, I will explain you that After sending a mail, I am sending a team notification to the support team that this owner is updating that update means reply to you, and the row is updated automatically. So I'll explain to you later that one. So this much it is the flow, and I will just show you the last running flow from the run history. So as you see here in the output section, I'm getting all the rows, multiple rows are there which having don't have any value. But in a filter status, I filter out some rows, and after month of action, I all filter out all some or and some rows which I need to required in the flow. So here I select the owners. So see here multiple owners are getting, say, one empty thing I've told you. It is also treated as an entity. Okay. And in union also, it is treated as an entity for the empty value. So that scenario we faced in Panasonic. So they told like the flow is failing because of this. So that's why I put the condition in inside the for each loop. Say here it is running for the three users, but only two valid users are there. And inside the filter owner action, I'm filtering out all the rows which contains this owner. Sorry, owner Mohit Rao, like this. And inside the condition, not. So for me it is running. For Shravya also it is running. But for the blank, it is not running. To go to the false and inside the false statement, I don't have anything. And for Shravya, it is getting the details like the variables having for the get user profile. It is multiple things. So I'm using the display name, this one. Then select email rows. And lastly, this is all our joining and compose and lastly sending the mails. Okay, this is the flow. Okay, thank you for this recording one.